Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. I can't say the second bit that I've normally say because I don't think I'm going to be doing much training for a few days. This video is going to be all about my, hopefully, road to recovery. It's so hard to know what it's going to be about when I literally don't know what's going to happen the next few days. So today is Friday, the 4th of June. It is about 10 past 5. I'm just finishing at work for the day. I haven't done any training today. So yesterday was the first day when I experienced like shooting leg pains in the area where I fell off a bike and landed on a few days ago. So I did a small run last night, but when I got home, I don't want to try and like glamorize this or make it sound funny in any way. I could hardly walk. So when I sat down for tea with Liz and then tried to stand up, it was like really not good. Going up and down stairs, bit of a pain, and honestly, it was terrible. So a good night's sleep, ibuprofen, ice, and it was a lot better this morning. Today, I didn't have any plans to do any training. I'd normally now be having a quick bite to eat, getting changed and going out the club chain gang. The weather is absolutely brilliant. They're doing a nice route out to Matlock and back. It would have been great, and it's really killing me not to go, but I sat on the kicker bike a couple of minutes ago just to turn my legs around, just to think, can I go on this ride or not? And I can't, it hurts. So anyway, I'm now going to spend some time sorting out all the things that I need to sort out training wise for me that I don't normally do. So I'm going to plan out some swimming for the weekend because I can still swim, and that's something I'm definitely going to look to try and do now. I'm going to try and plan in some core work. I'm also going to try and plan a haircut because all those things fall by the wayside. Perhaps spend a bit more time doing a bit more normal day job work to relieve a bit of pressure during the daytime. I need to keep focused on whatever I can focus myself on. I spent lunchtime taking that bike to bits because I'm going to swap some parts on it. I'll cover that in a separate video. Basically, I'm just going to try and focus myself to still be productive and motivated during this time because probably similar to a lot of you guys and girls, training is such a big part of your life, isn't it? It's not just the actual physical training, it's the social as well. So, you know, tonight, yes, I'm just going on a chain gang, but there's also the banter and the chat with the guys, and I'm not going to have that. So just need to sort of look after ourselves during times like this, don't we? So I'm going to book some swimming for tomorrow, so I will leave it there for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to talk you through my swim planning. All right, Saturday morning, absolutely brilliant weather for a bike ride. I've just been for a swim, excellent. Just done 2K, steady-ish with some surges, pretending I'm getting on imaginary people's feet. It's good in the pool at the minute, because there's people who are doing events. So there's a bloke who's doing Ironman UK and a lady who's doing Outlaw Half as well. So a bit of chat about the events coming up. Obviously not so much swimming, but there you go. What we're going to do now, get home with some breakfast. Okay, oh, hang on. What are you doing?
He keeps going in and out.
Oh,
but
good morning.
Going past the fan.
No, I wouldn't either. Good morning. So it's now Sunday morning. In between this moany vlog of me whinging about my injury, this one is actually cracking out some decent training. Good morning, Elizabeth.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I'm 5 minutes off finishing actually. I'm nearly 2 hours in.
2 hours into a turbo sesh. Bit drizzly outside, isn't it? So you opted for an indoor session rather than outdoors.
And I've got some jobs to do, so I thought just getting it done on here was the easiest option.
You have, I've written you a long list. So what session have you done then?
I just went on to Watopia and sort of picked a long route. It's been quite hilly. I've done 577 metres of climbing. And just tried to, I don't know.
Ride your bike?
Ride my bike.
How much have you done in TT position and how much sat up?
The flat stuff I've tried to do in TT position, and then I've done quite a lot of climbing, so... So when you climb, like your bike actually goes up, doesn't it? And your gearing changes, so you're sitting up as if you're actually on the road. Well, yeah, I've done a mixture of standing and seating climbing.
Excellent. That really makes it a lot more like engaging, doesn't it, as the terrain changes? Yeah. Well worth spending thousands of pounds on an indoor bike setup, isn't it, for you one ride in about 6 weeks?
Yeah.
Anyway, normal service will resume. Let's talk about this thing, not that thing, the knee. Okay, so a bit of catch up to do since those last few clips. So the day is Sunday, so yesterday after I went swimming, my knee got a lot worse. I could hardly walk and it could hardly move, so I went to A&E. Now for those that are overseas, the UK healthcare system is brilliant. You pay for it through your national insurance that you pay, it deducted from our salaries. So therefore, when you go to hospital, you don't have to pay anything. And it was absolutely brilliant service. I went in. I was only there for a total of 2 hours. I saw a couple of nurses. I had an X-ray, 2 X-rays on my knee. Got talked through the X-ray afterwards. Long story short, they can't see any sort of fracture in my knee. They think what I've done is pulled the ligament that is at the top of my fibula, which is the outside, basically that bone. but they're not sure that it was done during the crash because it was only a few days afterwards that I actually experienced severe pain. They think that I was perhaps running a little bit differently, or some sort of information or something had caused it then, I don't know, something to pull after that. So what am I going to do? Ice, rest, complete rest. I'm not going to swim for a few days. Swimming just made it a little bit worse just through turning and pushing off the wall and all that sort of stuff. I'm going to try and get in at a physio this week and get another opinion, some rehab exercises and stuff. But for the time being, I need to just let the inflammation go down and just try and isolate it and let the body recover. So it means complete rest. Now that for me is really scary because it's not very often you have an injury where you can't do anything. Normally, for me, I pick up a running niggle and I can still cycle and still swim, so I can still do training. But this is new for me. Now, in order to try and not lose the plot, the hospital also gave me a picture of Hyde Palmer. That's nice of them, wasn't it? In order to not completely lose the plot, I've written a small list of what I'm going to be doing over the next week or so. I'm anticipating this phase lasting roughly a week, hopefully, who knows. What I can still do, what I can still focus on, because there are two things that I can't do, which is bike and run and swim initially, but there are lots of things that I can do to either make my life better or make training better when I'm able to train again. So I'm going to do some bike maintenance and replacing some parts. I can really nail my nutrition. I can get to work on some DIY projects, like project managing them, not actually getting things arranged, people to come out and do stuff. We want a path putting in the side of the house, we want some decking sorting, etc, etc. Day job, I can spend a bit more time on that, put myself in a better place so that when I'm able to train, like the life stress is a little bit lower. That'll be good. Swim when I can swim. If there's a time when I can swim and I can't run or cycle, I'm going to hit the swimming. For the meantime, I can do lots of core and upper body work, so I need to nail that. Regarding Outlaw halves, so as I record, the race is 2 weeks today. I'm assuming that Outlaw won't do anything with like postponement or anything, so I'm either there or I'm not. I'm not going to make any decisions for at least this next week or so, and realistically, I need to be able to steady run and steady bike by next weekend to be able to give me a fighting chance of being able to do anything at Outlaw half. I don't want to put myself in the having a major injury. Not that I know this is or isn't that yet, by trying to do a race too soon. So I'm just not going to make any decision about that yet. If I can swim and can't bike and run, I'm definitely still going to go and do the swim because I've paid for it, might as well. But anyway, I'll cover that in more detail in a later video. But the main thing for me this week as well is also trying to focus on growing this channel. So it's not very often that I do videos that can potentially reach a wider audience, like product reviews, discussions about certain topics, all those sorts of things. So if you've got any ideas for things you want me to cover, please do let me know down below. I've got a few things coming up on the channel. I think I've got my Easy Disc review out a couple of days ago. I've also got a few other things, but let me know down below what you want to see more of. I've got a lot of equipment and stuff that I've used over the last few years. If you want me to do a more in-depth review, please do let me know. And that is it for today's video. So another day of non-triathlon training. Hopefully as the week goes on, I'll be able to be a little bit more active. I'm very lucky that I can work from home this week, so I'm just going to keep my leg in the air, keep icing it as I am now, and taking ibuprofen, and that is pretty much it. But I'm trying to keep positive. I won't lie and say it's not affecting me, because it has, but I've always got to try and look for the positive sides of these sorts of things. So thanks very much for watching. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you tomorrow at 4 PM for who knows what. See you later.